If you've noticed, almost every viral horror game lately is built for 4 players. It's not a coincidence. The design is intentional. Fear behaves completely different when you're not alone, and these games take advantage of that.
Exactly. Look at Lethal Company, Content Warning, Phasmophobia, Devour. All of them, they're small indie titles, but they explode in popularity. The secret? Social chaos. Shared fear, unpredictable moments. That only happens with friends.
And it's not just the monsters that scare you. It's your friends' reactions, the screams, the mistakes, the panic. That's what makes these games memorable. Being scared together amplifies every moment.
Horror usually thrives on isolation, darkness, silence, and the unknown creates tension. But when you play it with 3 other people, it changes everything. The panic spreads faster, the mistakes are magnified, and even the small sounds feel terrifying.
Right, someone always screams, someone runs the wrong way, someone accidentally locks the other player in a room, and suddenly it's chaos. That's real fear, unpredictability amplified by social interaction.
Even the simple things, like splitting up and doing tasks, becoming high stakes. You're not just avoiding the monster, you're avoiding your friend's mistakes too. It's a whole kind of tension.
Solo horror is about experiencing fear quietly. Co-op horror is performed. Every scream, laugh, and panicked yell becomes part of the entertainment. Players create the story as they play.
And that's why these games go viral. Every session is different, no 2 rounds are ever the same. The chaos and humour makes clips perfect for sharing online, which keeps games trending long after release.
Games like Content Warning or Lethal Company design spaces specifically to make players fail in funny, scary ways. The game itself sets up tension, but the players' reactions are what makes it unforgettable.
Now, why 4 players? 2 is too calm, 8 is too noisy, 4 is the sweet spot. 1 leads, 1 panics, and 1 stays silent, 1 messes everything up. That bad balance creates natural drama.
Exactly, each player falls into a role that builds tension. The chaos feels organic, not scripted, and it's fun watching how each round unfolds. 1 mistake can trigger a chain reaction of panic, which is hilarious and terrifying at the same time.
Even in Devour or Phasmophobia, the difference between 2 or 4 players is huge. With 4, the fear is constant, the mistakes are amplified, and every decision matters. It's pure social horror.
Voice chat is the real mechanic here. Proximity chat turns whispers, footsteps, and silence into gameplay. The monster isn't the only threat, your friends become jump scares.
Yeah, 1 scream or 1 misstep from a teammate can terrify everyone else. Even tiny noise like creaking floorboards, muttered warnings, feel amplified in a group. The tension is always on edge.
The best part is that this mechanic makes the game so unpredictable. No monster AI can match the chaos of 4 panicked humans interacting in a tense environment. That's why these games are so engaging.
Comedy actually strengthens the fear. You laugh, catch your breath, then get scared again. That emotional rollercoaster keeps the players engaged longer than constant terror ever could.
Exactly. Phasmophobia, Lethal Company, the funniest moments are the scariest. That balance between fear and laughter makes the game more replayable and memorable.
And it makes these clips go viral. Viewers love seeing friends scream, panic, and laugh together. It's a perfect mix of horror and entertainment.
Streaming is another reason these games explode. Short rounds, big reactions, natural cliffhangers. It's made for content creation. I want to take 2 seconds to mention the TV series we're collaborating with, Piggy the Last Chance. This is an animated series with some popular voice actors including Pink Noodles. This project is such a great way to explore your talents, and there is plenty of voice openings, and we will put that in the description too. Even then, the pilot is supposed to be released this month. We are all very excited, and you should too. Our collaboration includes a game. We are making an Unreal Engine 5 game that's quite different to our previous games. We can't say much though. So what are you waiting for? Join Piggy the Last Chance now. The link is in the description below.
Streamers don't even need to roleplay. Friends and Mike in a different game, like, this is enough. Every session is different. giving endless material for highlights, clips, and memes.
And that creates a feedback loop. Viral clips bring in new players. New players create more clips, and the cycle keeps the game alive far longer than traditional marketing ever could.
Most of these games are even made by small teams. They focus on procedural events, simple monsters, and player-driven chaos instead of fancy graphics.
The fear comes from uncertainty and social interaction, not visuals. 4 players maximizes emergent horror perfectly. The simplest can become terrifying in the right context.
And that's why even low-budget indie titles can outperform big-budget horror games. The magic isn't in the production value, it's in the social chaos and shared experience.
So yeah, 4-player indie horror works because it turns fear into shared chaos, drama, and laughter all at once.
It turns players into content creators, and every session tells a story.
And most importantly, it turns panic into fun. Being scared together is a real reason these games are so popular, and it's a trend that isn't going anywhere.
So that's it. The reason behind indie horror's space being filled with the multiplayer co-op horror games. But here's the thing, we've tried this. Way back when we started Secret of the Manor, it started as a multiplayer VR game.
We can't say much here, but if you want to check out the history of the Secret of the Manor, there'll be a link in the description down below, and it'll appear on the end screen.